Yeah, hello guys. Welcome to our channel Coding Spy. Today we are going to talk about the backend developer roadmap. As you know, we have started this roadmap series a few days ago, and we have almost covered the three or four topics. The very first we have started with the DevOps engineer roadmap, and I also covered the front-end developer roadmap. Now this is the series where we talk about the backend development roadmap, and we will talk about all the resources and you can say all the notes and whatever will help you to get the backend development full guide with the latest projects. We will talk about that. The very first, we are going to start with the roadmap processes that we are every day we are following that particular site, and it is gonna help you a lot. This is the site where you will get the step-by-step resources to become a good backend developer. So yeah, the very first we will talk about the internet. This is very important where you have to know about the lots of things like what is http, what is domain name, what is hosting, and what is dns. These are the few things that you have to that you must cover these things because these are the basics. The very again you have to go with the any language you can choose. The very first language that will help you to become a good backend developer is python. Again, java is also a backend development language, and php, javascript, and go. The very famous are python, java, and javascript, and go, you can say. Next is the git, that is the version control system. You must have the knowledge of the version control system. And if we talk about the hosting services of the version control system, it's include the github and gitlab, and bitbucket is also there. Next is the database part. The very famous databases are mysql, MariaDB, and postgres. That is very famous, and you can pick any of them. The currently, if you choose the python, then maybe the mariadb and the mysql are the best option to go with. Again, you can choose as per your compatibility, but the very start you can go with the mysql. Next, we will talk about the apis. Apis are the core part, or you can say heart of the backend development. So you must have knowledge of the what is jwt, what is OAuth, what is basic authentication and token management systems, and what is cookies. So these are the some topics that you must have the knowledge about it. The next is REST APIs. REST APIs, if you know about, this is the part where your basically the your server will talk your whatever queries you will file, it will talk to the server, and with help of the APIs you will know a lot about your backend things, right? All the things. For if we take the example of the environment management system, and if you want to know the temperature of that your particular area, so here how they will work. If you want to build a website or something, then the APIs play a key role in your this kind of applications. The next is a caching is something like a it will be it will cover the server side, CDN, and the client side. These are the few topics that comes under the caching. The next one is the web security. Again, if you are gonna learn about any web development and kind of app development things, then the web security comes, and you must have knowledge of those things. There few other you can say famous algorithm like MD5, SHA, Scribe, and BC, RIP. These are the very famous you can say algorithms. The next part is testing. You must have the knowledge of the testing, because if you are gonna write any code, you have to test it, right? Before like without testing you cannot go further, and your application will be not completed. It's something like empty or something, you can say. This will become the uncompleted or something like that, you can say. In the testing, you can say integration testing, unit testing, and functional testing are the key parts of that. So you must have knowledge of what is unit testing, what is functional testing. The best thing of the roadmap process is if you click on the any of them, it will show you a sidebar where all the things that is related to this particular topic will comes under here, and you will also get like related articles and videos here. The next one is the CI/CD pipelines. It is a part of the DevOps, but if you want to become the good developer, you must have the knowledge of the CI/CD also, and about the deployment, because you are the guy who is gonna write the code and who is gonna deploy that particular application. So CI/CD is also important for you. So And like if you want to know about CI/CD, you can just click on that particular and it will open a sidebar. The next thing is about the databases. Again, databases is not about the learning the particular database. It is about the understanding the concept behind that particular things what is going on. So in the databases ORMs, it is known as the object relational mapping. How the particular you can say the tables are connected with each other, and how the your programming techniques will work in the backend, right? So ORMs is a framework kind of that will map the databases tables, right? Next is the ACID. It is also kind of acronym representing the four keys properties and the granted reliable process of the databases transactions. How the transaction is happening in the behind. So this will show you, right? There are lots of things. There's normalization, profiling. These are the things that you must know. Next is the scaling database. Database is not about just knowing the things, right? How you can scale the database is also play a like key role in your how strong your database is. Next is the system design and architecture. So we will come with the full roadmap for that, but in basics you can take a look of that, how the architectures work, how you can architect a big applications. Next is the design and development principle. This will also mandatory for the backend developers. Docker, again a DevOps term, where you must know about this, because nowadays lots of the application are going, lots of, you can say even all the application are going to use the Docker and all those things. So you must have knowledge about this. Next is the web server. So they are Nginx, Apache. These are the top, or you can say best Nginx server, like servers nowadays, web servers. So like if you want to deploy any application, you must need a web server. Search engines like Elasticsearch and Solar are the best search engines. If you talk about the message brokers, the RabbitMQ and the Kafka are the best. For if you talk about the real-time data, there are server-sent events, WebSocket, long pooling and short pooling are the best examples of that. And if we talk about the GraphQL, so there is a concept of the NoSQL, right? If you, I think you know about the what is SQL. There is a concept of NoSQL that like MariaDB comes under the NoSQL, so you must have the knowledge of that. Sorry, MongoDB comes under the NoSQL, not the MariaDB. MongoDB comes under the NoSQL, and there is also Firebase who will come who just came under the NoSQL databases. NoSQL is something that you don't need query to basically search for the particular things. There is no need of the query. Next, if we talk about the like scaling, so scaling is very important if you want to become the backend developer. So yeah, these are the things that you must know. If you want to become the good backend developer, you can just follow this guide, and this will help you a lot. Next is one more important things. If you want to be certified, like how you can just become the certified, there is a website known as Free Code Camp. You can also follow Free Code Camp. You can also follow that. I have also got certified from the Free Code Camp, and it will help you a lot. It will give you a good certificate in the terms of full stack development. If you want to become the good Python developer, you can get the certification. You can see these are the certificate that I got. If you want to explore my certification, you can just click on my profile. I will basically share a link here, and you can see my certifications here. I have got the certification in Python. I have completed all those modules, and it is completely free, and you can get this, right? So this is all about the backend development roadmap. I hope you like it. Please subscribe our channel and like our videos. Yeah, and many more to come. We will come with the full stack development roadmap very soon. Thank you so much.